Evelyn, you're up. The tide has really turned in your favor, but there are some that have gotten past you.
Yeah. Seeing them get past and having the brief panic set in, I will provoke op attacks. I move over here to make sure that the guards are not in my way. So, do I take any op attacks?
One will try to swing at you and completely misses.
All right. As those skeletons continue to move, the panic sets in and Avalon actually caves as she lets out a wail that is, with her hoarse throat that is a mix of fear, panic, and command. And she says, "Stop!" And everything within 30 feet in that direction needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Are we firing command at things?
I am casting lament.
Ooh.
As Avalon caves, giving into her emotions and panics.
All three of them failed. Holy shit. They are stuck in their tracks.
So they take 10 mental damage. And I honestly kind of hope that was enough to kill them, but I'm not convinced.
No, they were all in perfect health when they broke through, so they're all still standing. But they have been heavily weakened by that.
Okay, and I don't know if there's any crit fail for emotion effect. And I guess my spell doesn't do anything like that. Well, doing that was 2 actions, so that's my turn.
Okay. They're still able to move, though, right? Or are they compelled?
They can continue moving. No, that was Avalon just panicking.
Okay. These 3 are going to run down the street. They know what they're going after. And they're going to encounter Theo along the way. These 3 are going to provoke the attacks, and they're going to run through the barricade. These ones are going to fill in and continue engaging the guard. One guard got a really lucky swing and slashed this one up really hard, but it's got past. The skeletons that have decided to flee the field are disappearing into the night. The walls that almost came down no longer matter, as these couple of skeletons recognize their ability to get inside the gate now and run up and tap at Drastov. Drastov finally gets attacked.
Oh god, it took so long.
And they both miss.
God damn it.
The skeletons are now absolutely massacring each other. They're beating the shit out of each other. So we are asking for, or hearing lots of clanging of swords and shields up to the north. Nicola.
I'm going to turn my attention south after hearing all the noise going on.
There is nothing in your sight to the south. Nothing hostile, anyway. You see Alistair and his team of militia are hauling ass down the street.
Guys, I think there's stuff going on down south, down the southward way. Do you want me to come off and go and try and give them support? I shout to Lucius and Drastov.
Finish what we started here, then we disengage.
I'd say there's 4 of you against 2 skeletons over there.
Yeah.
Actually, not true. This is true. I can take these on my own.
So what does
It'll be fine.
What does it entail for me to be able to get off the roof?
There's installed ladders so that you wouldn't have to down.
That's fine, yeah.
Just take you an action to get out or to get back down to the street. If you want, you could try an acrobatics to not take the action, but there's a risk of falling.
Yeah, I'll just take the action.
Okay, so one action, just get off the building.
I'm going to just run towards south behind where Alistair is and go towards where he's going.
All right, so you take all of your actions to haul ass.
In fact, no, I'm going to cut through towards where Theo is, actually.
For it. You know how much you can move?
Yeah, 25. Per go.
Just about able to make sight on the chapel. Dressed up.
Right, Lucius, you can move. I'll clean this up and then I'll come join you.
You got it.
Smack.
Yeah, one of the skeletons just shatters.
Okay, I have 2 actions left, and I'm just going to shield boss with both of them.
The other one explodes.
There you go.
It's like the
Problem
unit is now secure. It's in bad shape, but it's holding.
solved. Fuck it, we won.
The fight's basically over at this point. If the South continues to hold, and Theo can hold the chapel, this fight's nearly won.
I feel disappointed by my lack of damage that I have taken. Something is wrong.
You set up the big bada boom.
The bomb
Yeah, but
definitely did.
something is wrong here. There is no revenant. I feel cucked.
Maybe he's still at the castle.
Probably.
Okay.
Anyway, that was all of my 3 actions. I have nothing else.
Okay.
I have to have 5. You froze that.
You have to what?
My roll 20 froze, so I had to F5.
Ah.
I'm back. All right, so Drastov, you did your thing. It is Lucius's turn.
Yep. I'm going to. Did I hear anything? Wait. They said people were at the south, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have seen Nicola climb down in her position and start running away. So you're well aware that something is happening.
Okay. I'm going to head to the south. I'm going to turn to the 2 guards before I leave and tell them double time back to the chapel. Go.
Yes, sir.
And let me measure this out because I was thinking temple, but then I remembered they were talking about the south. So let's see, 30, 40.
Blow past Alistair.
Oh, yeah. All 3 actions, full movement, huffing it.
Just as you round that last turn, you are noticing that the south gate seems to be holding on, but there's not enough personnel there. And you can see squads of skeletons are hauling ass down the street towards the chapel. So your mind is well aware of what happened here.
Gotcha. The militia men that I'm right next to, they're fleeing.
These ones are still letting themselves running away in terror. So they're just like mindlessly running up and down the street.
Okay. I used all my actions to get there, so I'm not going to try and do anything.
It is continuing
don't
to
have any
dominate
economy.
the undead. The militias that are still under the fear effect can now attempt to save and pull themselves out of it. Fail. The other one also fails, so they're still scared. Alistair is just about able to get in combat and slow down these skeletons with the militia behind him. Theo, you're up. You see a lot of skeletons are hauling ass up the chapel.
Do you know what makes it even better? They're standing in a line. Where's it?
You can use your new finish.
Where's the door? Is the door here or is the door where I am at?
Where you are is considered the door. It is barricaded, so if they get to it, they can't just open it. It would take them a little bit of effort to kick it through.
Piercing finish it.
Stab.
I need panache for it.
Yes.
Waited for this moment. I just want to take this moment in when V always gets excited about how there's lines and stuff like that.
You don't know how much fun I've had.
That's got to be a crit. That's, that's 2 of them. 2 of them, may I add.
Theo sees the skeletons running towards him, and with a smile on his face, knowing the battle has just about come to a glorious win for Tevinter, sees the enemy filing towards him, ready to die. and you get a nice little jogging start, and you suddenly pounce forward, and you spear your rapier through the front liner so bad that you pierce through the second one behind him. And just from the impact alone, these two skeletons explode into a hail of bone. That was awesome, yeah.
Boop. There you go. You got to kill one thing. We're really proud of you, big man. You're really
Listen, I completely understood my role in this fight was more the officer role. So the minions were doing all the dirty work while I was actually commanding what actually went on. So well done, little man. Well done, little man.
That's what a bitch would say. Kill count of 2. Even the old man has killed 20.
Wait.
Man has more kills than anyone else.
So the commander had his senior officer or his senior soldiers all liquefy, and the other 2 little sets of minions ran away like little bitches. That's really effective commanding.
Who commanded the militia?
Not you, apparently.
Hey, Alistair, exactly. There you go. So, old man, see your mind. I know you're getting old, but just try and remember things correctly.
Yes,
I mean, he
he's
wasn't
in control
calling
of
himself a
Delta.
commander.
That's right. Still you.
The remaining archers are still firing at Ilya, but none of them hit anything. Ilya is back and drops one more of them, so there's only one archer left in play. Soldiers, the 2 that were with you, are making all haste to get to the chapel. Theo, as you smash up that line of skeletons, there are 2 soldiers that come to reinforce you. The dudes to the south are still hacking away and are still quite motivated, and they're just wailing on the enemy. They take down another skeleton. Avalon, you're up. Your soldiers here are doing a fantastic job.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
They're doing the best they can.
Oh,
4
no,
against
I'm not
like
even
2
arguing.
dozen.
I'm going to go ahead and do another heal at this point because Avalon's kind of lost her ability to speak, at least for the moment.
You're doing a 3 action again?
Yeah. Because all the undead are still within range. God, why does it take so long to roll?
Oh, it usually doesn't.
Yeah, that's pretty weak.
Yeah, it's taking forever to roll, and as is usual for Roll20, my rolls are really bad.
But they are vulnerable to it, so
Doesn't really have a delay for me. Odd.
only
Hey, the
one
delay-
has to say. This dude back here is the only one who doesn't just melt in blue fire as the healing aura envelops them all. The soldiers again turn to you with amazement in their eyes. They can't understand what's happening, but they see that the enemy has been reduced to 1, and because of you, they see that this battle is won over here. These 3 that are up on the list are going to be affected as well.
Yep.
So 1 pass, 2 pass, 1 fail. So the dude in the middle is hit by it. The other 2 will resist the effect. The swordsman.
Yeah.
The last skeleton is trying to fight the soldiers. With his last dying breath, actually kills one of the soldiers. The 3
Even
that are
though
running
I healed them? Bastard.
rolled a 19. He rolled a crit hit. These 3 are going to run past Alistair. Alistair is going to take the attack of opportunity on the wounded one and nails him and spikes him into the ground. Alistair snipes one as they try to run past. Yo, one dude's going to try to stab you. He does not. The soldiers up to the north are slaughtering each other. Nicola.
I take it I can only see the guy in front of Theo. I can't see the others coming down the street.
As of now, no, but you can certainly move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Can I see them now? Because that's where I can move to.
You can see it now.
Right, so I'm going to attack the 2 there at the back. Theo can handle the other ones. The other one coming. I'm going to hit them with an electric arc so I can hit both of them.
Fucking lightning druid.
Mm-hmm.
Damage.
Well,
Well, they get zapped hard, but they were both in good health, so they're both continuing to move towards the chapel.
that's fine. I'm just in. That's me.
Dresto, East Gate is secure now,
I mean,
and all of your
yeah,
allies are running screaming through the town, so something's going on.
well, I've been made aware that north and south are fucked in some way. I still see arrows from the north, and there's multiple people that went to the south, so north I go. Just to say, okay, so I can get. How fucked does Ilya look?
Ilya is looking pretty messed up.
Well, she's not dead yet, which means
She's not dead, but she's got 5 arrows sticking out of her body now. She is not having a good day.
I mean, I have like 8 stuck to my shield. She should stop being a bitch.
She's not wearing steel plate armor.
No, she should stop wearing it.
Leather armor doesn't fend very well against arrowheads.
Yeah, sucks to be here, but you know, we paid it for it.
She's doing her job. She's still exchanging fire, but
Yep.
yeah, she's not having a good time.
I'll patch her up if she survives, and if not, we get our money back. Win-win either way.
Perfect. Lucius. Where'd Lucius go? You're on the south, right?
Yeah,
There you
right next to the militia.
are. Still freaking out.
All right, so 10,
Poor
20,
Bill.
30 over there. See, the gate's pretty much cleaned up.
You would have watched Avalon's healing magic disintegrate 6 skeletons. It was miraculous to watch.
Wow. 10, 25. Well, then it's time to give this skeleton the bitch be good stick.
Someone's finally gonna get the bitch be good. Roll that 20 to it. Ah, nope.
13 misses? Damn.
Yep. Oh, that would have been glorious.
Damage has been rolling really low today, but that's all I got.
That's okay. You set off the big boom.
That's true.
Morgan's continuing to dominate the enemy. She's almost out of spell power. The militia will try to regain control of themselves. One finally passes, and the other finally passes. They realize that they're being shrieking little babies, and it looks like the battle is actually won. And now suddenly find their balls and rejoin the fight.
The old man showing more testicular fortitude than them.
They're going to run up and actually engage the skeleton. And miss. Excellent. They haven't done anything this whole fight. Alistair looks at them in shame and just runs up and fights the skeleton. And he finally kills. They were useless. Theo.
Theo is going to kill this skeleton. Why is that not rolling? There we go. 23.
He's gone.
And, I mean...
You finally see the militia have grown their balls and are trying to rejoin the fight now that it's over.
So there's like 2 fucking bitches.
Why not? That is an 11, so imagine that will miss that as a second attack.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
And that is the end. Attack, move, and attack.
Last archer firing at Ilya. Misses. Ilya finally takes down the last archer. And doesn't really know what to do now. These 2 soldiers run up and regain the control of the chapel to hold it. And our squad to the south takes down the last threat. With that, the battle is won. Congratulations, everyone.
Hey.
That was piss easy. Where's the challenge?
The challenge would have been a lot more dire if Nicola didn't basically one-shot the enemy mage.
Oopsie.
He got to
I
cast
call
one spell, and then he died. And the spell he cast was funny, but it didn't have any actual impact on the battle.
I mean, it did. It basically made 2 squadrons useless beyond compare.
There are still clangs of shields and swords to the north.
I'm gonna go find Morrigan as she asked me to do. So I'm gonna go back
The
north.
Rastop is coming to the north. Run!
You guys would arrive to see Morrigan is basically looking like she's sleepwalking, just pacing back and forth of the inside of the north gate. As you can see, the skeletons out there are hacking each other to pieces.
Well, never mind. She did some weird occult shit. Well, win.
I
Also win.
after obviously they're all dead, I'm gonna try and snap her out of it. So like start clicking in her face.
As the last one dies, Morrigan's
Boy.
spell seems to cease and she just falls on the ground unconscious.
Cool. I'll pick her
I'm
up
gonna
then.
have to carry her. Do you have the strength to carry a person?
It's not hard.
It's not hard to carry a person. Like
Arm and carry allow you to carry someone twice your weight. It sucks, but you can do it.
I mean, I can carry you if you want me to, but feel free to do it.
You should carry both of them. You should carry
I mean,
while he's carrying Morrigan.
nah,
we
that's
can
not
try.
that's not going to
There
happen.
is.
I will
Alistair
just
is barking at the uselessness of his militia.
Right. Let's get Mrs. Swampbush over to the doctor so he can figure out if it's a terminal case of sleepy disorder.
Congratulations, everyone. The battle is won.
Yeah.
And the soldiers took catastrophic losses. But the militia all survived the battle, and none of the civilians were harmed. With that,
Their pants didn't survive it.
all of Alistair's going to rip them all kinds of new orifices with which to shame themselves. And with that, we're going to take a 5-minute break because we're at 3 hours now. All right, everyone returns. You guys are aware now as you check with each other and you see that the mayhem has died down, the noises are past. It looks like the battle is won and the city is safe for now.
Nice.
Ilya slowly climbs off of her building and limps her way to the town square with 5 arrows punctured all over her body.
Ooh.
She
With my,
looks rough.
I'm about to say, for my part, I would have tried to actually come up and help her before she came down.
Oh, she got a
You
ladder
take-
to climb.
you-
Wouldn't have been that hard.
2 arrows in her thigh, so
Oh, well, she wouldn't refuse help if you wanted to give her a hand.
oh yeah, I would take care of her medically. I mean, that's my responsibility as the team's healer.
Thanks. That was not how I planned it.
Told you we'd win though, Ilya.
Remember how you said 4 places for idiots? I dare say 4 places for winners.
Full plate of people that don't have to climb roofs and ladders.
Want me to see you do it 20 times in a row? That'd be great.
You do that and shut up while you do it.
Never.
I give her a 2nd level heal.
Oh, that's a lot better. Thanks. Well,
We should get those arrows out of you.
Magic
Yeah.
running magic does it.
What's the best way to get arrows out of yourself? Because I might have a couple as well.
There isn't really a clean way to do it. The best thing to do is to cut them off. If an arrow has a triangular head so that it's not designed to come out. The best thing that you could do is to surgically remove it, or you can use chemicals to dissolve it inside the body. But just like ripping the thing out is not an option. The safest thing to do in an emergency is to cut it off at the stem so that the shaft of the arrow doesn't catch on something and cause
make
it
it
move, because that opens it up.
That's why you have medicine and treat wounds as a skill. You
That's
don't have to
magic.
worry about it.
Magic ain't gotta explain shit.
Yep, magic is great.
Where did we bring Morrigan?
No clue. Where did Theo throw her?
I didn't take Morrigan.
Oh, you just left her laying up there? Alright.
Well, I guess I'll grab her then.
Yeah, she's still laying there.
Well, she isn't being grabbed. Is she in anything specific? Any circles or shit like that?
No, she's just passed out on the ground where she was.
Well, if she was in a circle, I would have left her, but I guess I'm grabbing her. She's just going to be treated like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, that's
Not
pretty
getting
much
used.
what she is right now. She's totally dead weight. You gonna bring her to the middle?
Well, yeah. I'm just going to carry her around like a sack of potatoes. I have no problems with this.
Does anyone look like really, really wounded and jacked up outside
Ilya-
of our mercenary?
Ilya did, but Avalyn already saw to it. Morrigan looks like she's perfectly healthy, just out. Everyone seems to be in good shape.
She's sleeping?
She's unconscious, yes. The dwarf just got her here, laid her down on the concrete.
I think about a fifth of my damage, my hit points. I think I get
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Nicola got shot a few times.
Last time I tried to give you once over, you were obviously in a state where you didn't want me near you. Would you like some assistance?
Yeah, that'd be great. To be fair, oh man, yeah. Last
Okay.
time I thought you maybe tried to touch me up, but I know your good intentions now.
I struggle with words sometimes. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'll start working with. This is just a medicine roll with the battle medicine thing that I have.
Oh, you actually have battlement field medicine?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
took it. It was strongly recommended.
21.
It's 2d8.
What does that give me? 2d8. Okay.
2d8 plus 10.
Just roll the dice. So this plus 10. Boom.
So 26.
To be fair, I only took 14, so
Oh, yeah. Perfect shape, then. You are mildly impressed with the old man's skills at healing.
excellent, man. You're good at this.
It just calls him old man. I love
Well,
it.
I impress myself sometimes. I mean, the king did have faith in me to be the army's surgeon, although I still think that was a little questionable. But anyway, I did my job.
Again, thanks.
I'm gonna just kind of glance a quick eye over at Ilya. Does the healing seem to have taken care, or like, do the arrows stay in, or does the healing magically pop them out? I don't. Maybe I'm just worried about flavor here, and that's not really a mechanical thing. But
The healing would close up the wounds around them and slowly dissolve the arrowheads embedded in her body. So, given a little bit of blocking it off, she'll be fine.
so physically or visibly, she looks fine.
She's clearly in pain as she's stumbling around, but she'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
She got tore up. She had 4 hit points left.
Damn.
Well,
Sir,
so close
Sir
to
Von
getting
Drack.
Theo's money back.
Are you injured at all?
I am perfectly healthy, thank you.
Excellent. Alistair, your men, does anyone need attention?
Oh, they're going to get their attention. Don't worry, but not from a healer.
Okay. Wait, is that a Drastov thing?
Is that a Drastov thing? What does that mean?
It's translation for is it euphemism? In which case the answer is yes.
Well, I meant more like yelling, screaming, and berating.
Oh, yes. They're going to get that.
Absolutely.
Or,
If you need an ornery dwarf to yell at them, just give me a shout.
sorry, I'm fumbling. Motivation, that's right. Dwarven motivation. No?
Well, you guys,
Okay.
on behalf of what remains of the town, thanks to you, we survived another night. And better than we ever had before. I greatly appreciate it.
Sorry about the gate.
Well,
Still
I'd
dying.
rather we lost the gate than the capital. That was pretty awesome, by the way, whatever it was you did.
Well, time to go to
Glowing
the
smile.
castle, I guess.
Yeah, I think that'll be the best thing for you guys to do now.
Yeah, just gotta wait until Cinderella here wakes up from her power nap, and then I guess then we'll go.
Why is she sleeping?
Magic.
Is she that
I'm
tired?
guessing. She does her weird ritual shit. You've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's not disturb her. Just let's not question whatever the fuck she did. She'll wake up, she'll be ornery, and tell us how she hates us, and then she'll just continue her life.
Why aren't you and her friends?
How was your,
It just seems like something. Yeah, never mind.
I mean,
I'll stop.
we promised to make murder traps together. I think that's about as friendly as we'll get with her.
notices that this is his time to make his escape and go berate his worthless militia. So he exits stage left.
Right.
Ilya looks like he doesn't know what she's supposed to do, and Morrigan slowly starts to wake up.
Well, congratulations to the mercenary stripper. You survived the night.
Stripper?
Enjoy yourself.
You have to pay me extra for that.
Nah.
Oh, actually, speaking of that,
Oh,
Sir
are
Vondrak,
you?
that was actually very smart not paying for her, negotiating that out. She wasn't looking too good.
Oh, it was a rip roaring good time up there. I promise. I'm gonna feel that for a couple days.
Well,
For my part, I tell Ilya thank you, though I don't look at her.
She gives a big smile at you. Oh, you are quite welcome, my friend, my bestie of all time.
She doesn't get a rise out of Evelyn by saying that. Evelyn seems honestly kind of out of it at this point.
Then, our battle is over, and therefore my contractual obligation is done. Unless you guys have further need of me.
I mean, Alan seems to be happy to have you around.
Oh, I know she is, but Evelyn's wonderful company is not quite enough to pay for my services. It's close, though. So are we conducting any more business, or shall we part ways?
aren't we gonna keep? Yes, no.
Huh?
contract was to help defend the city, literally.
Yep, and that is done.
Oh no, I'm not getting in Sir Vondrak's business, but I mean, us. Shouldn't we be thinking about storming the castle?
Well, yeah, we're waiting until, Cinderella over here wakes up, and then we can go and walk that general direction.
What he's
Well.
asking is, should we keep her for this? God, sometimes the dwarfs are weird.
I am well aware. My answer is unless somebody else wants to pay.
I don't even have anywhere near 35 gold. I can't do it. I don't even know, but no offense. I don't mean to talk about you like you're not here, but A, I can't afford her. B, I don't know what's in there, so I don't know if we need her skill set.
Hey, it's fine. We'll run into each other again one day, I'm sure.
How about this? If you come with us, then let's just say in one of the rooms, we'll turn a blind eye and you can take what's in a room.
Ooh. You're gonna go
hold
raid,
on.
and you're promising me a room?
I'm not promising you a room. I'm just promising whatever's in that room. Your choice. You only get one room, and I'll turn a blind eye to it.
You'll turn a blind eye, but what of your companions?
Up to them.
No, I'm good.
Up to them to agree with me on that.
Well, they all
I'm down with
agree
that.
to it. That is a fair price for me. What say the rest of you?
See, on the one hand, I don't really give a shit. On the other hand, from what I've been led to believe, the guy that owns that place might be important. As in important to whatever the hell we're doing next. Important to the human village.
I'm sure he'll be grateful for the women and people that saved his life.
Yeah.
Lawful evil is awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm fine with it.
Depending on what room, Because
I'll make it the
I'm
treasury.
pointing
Yeah, well,
at her.
yeah,
No,
that-
because
yeah,
if she
well,
chooses
yeah,
the
we're not gonna-
treasury, that's a problem.
Yeah, well, again, this is something that Hal and I will hash out, but she's not just going to walk in and be like, "Oh, I want the master bedroom," or "I want the treasury." Again, a room within reason. She knows that. Again, I know she's not going to pull the wool over my eyes because she tried it the last time with, "Oh, if I get a heart, it's 10 gold." That's not going to happen.
And I have to be able to carry what I'm taking, so there is a limit of how much I can procure.
I have no way of paying you whatsoever. I have already paid you 35 gold out of my own pocket. The only thing
No,
I could.
your new offer is reasonable.
Well, if-
However, I need the word of your companions that they agree to your terms.
Well, you have my word that I don't give a shit as long as you don't try to go full idiot.
Yeah, I'm down. I don't mind. I don't care.
Well, she's just turning and looking at Evelyn now because she's the only one who hasn't said anything.
Come on, surely you want your bestie about Avalon.
Avalon can't say anything.
You
She's
know,
kind of staring off into space.
I require a yes or a no from you, dearie.
So sure about this.
Okay, then we'll just leave it. Elia, it was a pleasure doing business with you.
No hard feelings. I'm sure we'll run into each other again.
I'm
It
sure
was
we
a
will.
pleasure doing business with you all. Good luck on saving the world and all that whatnot. I'm getting hammered.
Best of luck getting yourself killed with poison, otherwise known as alcohol.
It's better than being shot to death by arrows.
Are you kidding me? This is entertaining as all shit.
Not for me. I enjoy not having horrible scars. Good luck to you all.
Scars build character. Goodbye.
Ilya takes her leave and heads on out the south gate. Morgan sits up.
Good morning.
We won then.
Nah, we're in the afterlife right now.
Oh. What a boring afterlife.
I know, I was expecting more fire and doom. The humans told me as much.
Did my spell work?
Hmm?
Did my spell work?
No clue, didn't see it, but I didn't see any undead on the north side, so I'm guessing the answer is yes.
How deflating.
Hmm?
How deflating.
What,
Oh,
the
well.
fact that it worked?
That you didn't see it.
I mean, I was busy holding the eastern gate. I'm sorry. I'm sure you can show me again at some point.
I don't want to do that again.
No clue why you did it, but I guess it was some of that nasty, good old-fashioned Tevinger magic.
It was
All that
very
fun.
unpleasant to do.
I'd imagine so, but you know what they say. Sometimes you have to do shit you don't want to do.
Are we going to the castle
Are you
now?
physically okay?
I will be in time, yes.
Okay.
Well,
She slowly gets up. She looks very dizzy.
do you want me to carry you for a while?
I appreciate that. But I will be fine.
Brasov is grabbing her and carrying her like a potato sack.
All right then.
What, you said you want to be carried. I have no problem with this. You're light.
I said I was fine.
Ah, women.
Okay. So
Okay,
should we rest for a couple of hours and then go in, or how do we want to do that?
I mean, I'm perfectly fine to go right now. I'll make that relying on you guys.
Do you want to carry that barrel?
Carry the barrel in one arm and Morrigan in the other.
God. That is an excellent idea. More can be triggered after I throw it at the enemy.
Oh, yes. Yes.
An explosive device in one hand and a mage in the other. I have a mage gun.